welcome to our monthly news review, and this month's up-and-coming events all about your favourite country, Spain.
Yes, it's the news everyone's talking about. So, Candice, let's get straight to it.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. Definitely a good idea, don't you think? Well, let's start with the one issue that's going to dominate this summer: water, or the lack of it. Spain is in the middle of its worst drought for more than 50 years, and drastic action is now being taken to prevent its Mediterranean coast simply drying up.
Yes, and amazingly, Barcelona is having to bring water into the city by boat from France. How embarrassing is that?
Isn't that just a little bit embarrassing?
Can you imagine water coming in when there's all that water around? I don't know, it's a big issue, I can tell you.
Yes.
Big issue. Anyway. The main problem is, of course, not enough rainfall, but also over the years, not enough water storage facilities have been built. Also, golf courses are often blamed for using huge amounts of water. And on the Costa del Sol, there are already water restrictions in place in Malaga.
So that means no watering the flowers or washing the cars.
Filling up the swimming pool.
Or filling up the swimming pool, exactly, definitely not.
Okay.
Now then, most people would just love to be a celebrity. Wouldn't they?
You'd think so.
Wouldn't they? Yes,
so.
Exactly. You would think so, wouldn't you? Yeah. Well, here's an example of someone who hates the idea so much, she went to court to try to stop it.
Yes, the sister of Crown Princess Letizia of Spain wanted a restraining order to stop photographers taking her picture for magazines like Hola, and to stop TV crews filming her. Thelma Ortiz, who's 35, argued she was not a celebrity and that she was being hounded by the press. Poor thing.
Poor thing.
What do you think? Most people would want to be famous, wouldn't they?
Most people want to be famous, I think. I don't know.
Maybe
do you want to be famous? Why don't you write in and tell us if you want to be famous?
Maybe it's a poison chalice. Who knows? Who knows?
But the judge basically said she's a public figure, whether she likes it or not. So there you have it.
There you have it. Okay, now we've all heard about the credit crunch making it more difficult to get mortgages. Well, there's been a knock-on effect for Spain. Less Brits in particular are looking to buy here because they're having trouble raising funds back home.
Dear, it's a bit of a hard time, definitely. And of course, the strong euro has meant that buyers from Northern Europe are getting less for their money.
Exactly. Anyway, away from money matters and onto a fishy tale of a shark sighting, of all things, in the water off Spain near Valencia. I knew you were going to do that. I knew you were going to stop it. Move on.
Yes, a fisherman reported seeing an enormous shark appear alongside his small poquito boat off the coast of San Juanito.
Scary.
Experts say it was probably a pilgrim shark, which apparently only eats plankton.
So in fact, it doesn't eat humans then?
No humans.
So you'd be absolutely fine if you go down to the sea. Let's not
You
put too much
won't
fear in
have
people's
your
minds.
toes. You won't have your toes eaten off by a pilgrim shark.
That's what we needed to hear.
In fact, there have only been 2 reported shark attacks on the coast in Spain in the last 500 years.
Okay, so
so
really
definitely not
much
much of a problem. Definitely not.
Okay, good. Well, from a fishy hazard to a land hazard. Spanish matador Javier Valverde was seriously gored during a bullfight in Estepona in southern Andalusia. Now, after being taunted for a while, the bull got some revenge by goring him in his right buttock.
In his culo.
In
his culo.
That has got to hurt. That has got to hurt. But apparently the wound was 25 centimetres.
That's long. A ruler is about this long. It's about that long. It's very, very
I shudder.
long. Very painful.
What do you think of bullfighting? Do you think a barbaric or a good Spanish tradition?
It's a bit of a tricky one, that, isn't it? I mean, you just...
Controversial, let's
Yes,
say.
controversial is the right word
All right,
there.
let's move
Okay, travel news now, and in the near future, there could be direct flights from the city of Malaga to the Caribbean.
Ooh, very nice.
Which would be big news for the economy on the Costa del Sol. Managers from the bankrupt airline Air Madrid say they hope to create a new airline which would be based in Malaga.
Well, that's right, and the new airline is to be called Andalus Líneas Aéreas and is run by a man called Fernando Guerrero, I think. Is that right?
Yes, that's good.
Thank you. He says the old airline only failed because it was taken over by people who knew nothing about the industry. So we'll soon see if he knows more about the industry.
Excuses. Well,
But
we're
it could be
going
good
to
then.
see, aren't we? Yes,
Direct
it
flights
could be
could be
good.
good, could
Yes,
be good.
direct flights could be very good.
What
On the
else?
technology front, the town hall in Tenerife has put 3G broadband routers on a section of its tram network. It means that nearly 50,000 tram commuters will have free Wi-Fi for the duration of the experiment. If it's popular, then it could be extended to the entire tram network, which is an interesting idea. Great for the little ones.
I think so. Very much so. Teenagers love that sort of stuff, don't they?
Don't they, Joe?
Wi-Fi here, Wi-Fi there.
Wi-Fi everywhere.
Everywhere, right, okay. Well,
Moving
sport
on.
now, and one of Spain's most charismatic golfers won the prestigious PGA Championship at Wentworth. Miguel Ángel Jiménez, who's from Malaga, shot a hole-in-one on his way to his 15th golf title, in fact. The charismatic cigar-toting star says he can never wait to get back to Malaga. He says the food and the people are the best in the world. What do you think? Do you think Malaga and the food are the best in Spain, you reckon?
I don't know if it's the best in Spain, but Spain generally is very, very good.
I think people in Seville will have something to say about that, perhaps. A bit of rivalry between the two.
Between, yes.
Exactly. All right, Candice, what
And
else?
in the entertainment news, it's strongly rumoured that Madonna will be adding a Spanish date to her forthcoming world tour.
Excellent.
Very good. To promote her new album called Hard Candy. The concert is said to be scheduled for the Montjuic Stadium in Barcelona on September the 18th. Though don't blame us if she changes her mind.
That wasn't your sort of Madonna rendition of that, was it?
Barcelona!
What is she like? I did say that I saw Madonna once and she was absolutely fantastic. Believe me, it's well worth it. Well worth it. She's great.
She is very good.
Exactly. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the events happening in June, starting with the Marbella Feria. And for those of you who don't know, a feria is basically a huge fiesta or fair involving traditional Spanish costumes, great food, and lots of beer.
Always lots and lots of beer. Oh dear. Yes, each town holds its own special feria. The Marbella one is called the Feria de San Bernabé, after the town's patron saint. It's one of the most colourful events in the year, held during the second week of June, and it's not to be missed.
Absolutely.
No, definitely not. And for the Marbella, the Dia de la Música festival will be held in the Constitution Park on the 21st of June.
Okay, well, what else have we got? Ah, yes, if you want to see something completely different, then the Cirque du Soleil are back in town. It's a kind of modern mega circus with crazy stunts, amazing sets, wild music, but no animals. And apparently this time they're performing in Malaga on the 5th of June.
That sounds very exciting.
I went to see them actually last year. They're absolutely fantastic. You won't believe what goes on. Mind-boggling. Trust me, go and see
You've
it.
had your tip now. Definitely, you've got to go down and see it.
All right.
Speaking from Carey. And in the third week of June, the night of San Juan descends upon Spain. This is the Spanish way of saying, welcome to the summer. With huge bonfires on the beaches, fireworks processions, and late night partying. For the best of it, simply head to your nearest beach late at night and simply join in.
It's a lot of fun, and apparently, according to tradition, you have to jump 3 times over the bonfire and then you'll be spiritually cleansed. But then you have to bathe in the sea, though be careful with the fire bit because you might end up singeing your bits.
Oh dear.
And we wouldn't want that, would we?
No, we wouldn't want that.
Enough of that. What else, Candice?
And don't forget Granada International Festival of Music and Dance, which runs from the 20th of June to the 6th of July. It includes classical Spanish music, dance, ballet, and lots of other cultural stuff.
Fantastic. Okay, well, that's it for this month. We'll be back, though, for more fun and games next month.
Perfect. See you then. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.